Hi students, today I am again came with the second part of the topic life processes. Moving to the first topic, functions of the heart. All parts of our body require oxygen to carry out life processes. We take in oxygen by the process of respiration. But this oxygen should be carried over to all parts of the body. The oxygen in the lungs binds to hemoglobin present in the blood. The oxygenated blood is taken to heart. This oxygen carrying blood should be transported to all the parts of our body. To pump this blood with pressure, we need a central pumping organ called as heart. This is the reason why our heart pumps continuously. It is a central pumping organ of the circulatory system which pumps oxygenated or pure blood into blood vessels to be carried over different parts of the body. It receives deoxygenated or impure blood from different parts of the body and sends it to the lungs for purification. Blood and lymph are the important modes of transport in the circulatory system. Blood is a fluid tissue made from plasma and formed elements. Functions of the blood are: first function, the blood contains RBCs. It transports oxygen from lungs to cells and in turn carries carbon dioxide in the opposite direction. Second function is blood transports soluble digested food materials which are absorbed in the small intestine. Third function, urea, the main excretory product formed in the liver, is carried away by the blood to kidneys. Then a type of fluid involved in transportation is called lymph or tissue fluid. Through the pores present in the walls of capillaries, some amount of plasma, proteins and blood cells escape into intercellular space in the tissues to form the tissue fluid or lymph. It is similar to the plasma of blood but colorless and contains less protein. Friends, now we can discuss about transportation in plants. Plants take in simple compounds such as CO2 and photosynthesis energy stored in their chlorophyll 2 containing organs, namely leaves. The other kinds of raw materials needed for building plant bodies will also have to be taken up separately. For plants, the soil is the nearest and richest source of raw materials like nitrogen, phosphorus and other minerals. The absorption of these substances therefore occurs through the part in contact with the soil, namely roots. In xylem tissue, vessels and tracheids of the roots, stems and leaves are interconnected to form a continuous system of water conducting channels reaching all parts of the plant. At the roots, cells in contact with the soil actively takes up ions. This creates a difference in the concentration of these ions between the root and the soil. Water therefore moves into the root from the soil to eliminate this difference. This means that there is steady movement of water into the root xylem, creating a column of water that is steadily pushed upwards. However, this pressure by itself is unlikely to be enough to move water over the heights that we commonly see in plants. Plants use another strategy to move water in the xylem upwards to the highest points of the plant body. Our last topic is excretion. Excretion is the process of removing harmful metabolic waste such as urea, uric acid and salts from the body. The excretory system in the human beings include a pair of kidneys, a pair of ureters, a urinary bladder and a urethra. This is also known as the urinary system. Kidneys are located in the abdomen, one on either side of the backbone. Urine produced in the kidneys passes through the ureters into the urinary bladder, where it is stored until it is released through the urethra. The purpose of making urine is to filter out waste products from the blood. Just as CO2 is removed from the blood in the lungs, nitrogenous waste such as urea or uric acid are removed from the blood in the kidneys. Sweat glands in the skin allow evaporation of excess water along with some salts which have to be excreted out of the body. Lungs are the respiratory organs in human beings. Pulmonary artery carries impure blood to the lungs from the heart. Anus. Anus is the opening of the alimentary canal to the exterior. undigested waste is stored in the rectum for defecation. Now, we can take plants excretion. Plants use commonly different strategies for excretion. Oxygen itself can be thought of as a waste product generated during photosynthesis. They can get rid of excess water by transpiration. For other wastes, plants use the fact that many of their tissues consist of dead cells and they can even lose some parts such as leaves. Many plant waste products are stored in cellular vacuoles. Waste products may be stored in leaves that fall off. Other waste products are stored as resins and gums, especially in old xylem. Plants also excrete some waste substances into the soil around them. Now, students, our topics are over. Now, let us recall what we have learned in this chapter. First one is life processes. Second one is nutrition. Third one is respiration. Fourth one is transportation. And the last one is excretion. Now, let us see some important questions in this chapter. Here, you have to find out the answers. First question, what is life processes? Second question, what do you mean by photosynthesis? Third question, explain the term digestion. Fourth one, what are the functions of heart? Fifth one, what is nutrition? Explain types of nutrition. Next question, what is respiration and its types? Next question, what are lymph? Next question, explain transportation in plants. Now, next and final question, list out the excretory system of human beings. I hope all of you understood this lesson very well. We will reach you on the next video. Bye.